What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here, and we've got a field full of YouTube racing cars. 43, and we're good to go. We are good to go. Got one, two. I got to finish making, and then I got a third one I'm going to make. So, what I'm going to do, I've decided that one lucky team is going to have 4 cars. One lucky team will have 4 cars. I'm just going to roll the 10-sided, the 20-sided die, and we won't count 15 through 20. We'll just count 1 through 14. Whatever number pops up, we'll have a 4th driver. That's what we'll do. So we'll do it that way. So Pete Jet will be our 43rd driver, and we'll see what happens there. A lot of news going on as far as baseball. They're definitely talking to the players as if they're going to be there in just a couple weeks. Arizona looks like a destination, and no fans looks like the ultimate slap in the face to some people. Ultimate, we're going to play whether, we're going to play be damned. And that's what it's looking like. They're going to play. Obviously they're not going to play if they can't get a television deal. And their television deal, has already been done. So MLB networks will start selling their product a week and a half or 7 to 10 days prior to them starting their first game. Once they start to sell the MLB package, it's going to be highly unlikely that they'll be backing out of anything then. So, they're gonna dot the I's, cross the T's every which way they possibly can before they jump into the deep side of the water. And if they do it that way, they should be okay. Should be all right. Let's see. Like I say, 43 cars we're going to start with. Each team is going to have 3 cars. One team is going to have a bonus 4th car. So they can, your teammates can only help you, folks. So we'll go with it that route. We'll go that route with it. If you guys would rather have 4-car teams, we'll go to 10 4-car teams and then 1 3-car team, and me and the wife and somebody else will just be a 3-car team. If you guys want 4-car teams all the way across the board, we can do that. And that's all. That's up to you guys. That's up to everybody. So really, we'll see what's going to happen there. But I'm hoping that maybe we've all right. I'm just getting an email from something I purchased, and your stuff is available the 16th. We hope to have it there by the 16th. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Looking for a top for my grill. I got to clean her up real good. I got to get out there and really wash it down good, and then I'm gonna put the cover on it. So we'll do that. 43 cars we're gonna start with at and we'll leave it up to you guys whether you want 3-car teams or 4-car teams. If you want 4-car teams, I can make 10 4-car teams for you. Be just as easy for me. Not a big problem at all. And then that way, there's probably more chance. It'll be more chance then that your teammate can help you. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Wrestling is still counting on being a service that it's a must. We will see if it stays that way. And just you know, if it's not something that's important enough, but right now it's looking like by all my everything it's good and bad in this world that WWE was going to keep doing their live events. Sad baseball day for the Yankees. Hank Steinbrenner. Hank, only 63 years old, died today. Yeah, co-owner with his brother of the Yankees. So that could be major stuff if his brother's like, okay, let's start spending less money or let's start spending more money. I don't know how Hank was feeling. I don't know if Hank was the one that liked to spend money or he was the one that liked to save the money. But it could make a big difference in the future of the Yankees. Losing Hank Steinbrenner today at 63 years old. I don't know if he had an ongoing he died of a long-standing health issue. So, but it not related to COVID. So, yeah. And his dad just died 10 years ago, 2010. So, George Steinbrenner. But Hank Steinbrenner dies age 63 today, earlier today. So he's, that could change the total outlook and total future of the Yankees. Because, like I say, if Hank was the one that did not want to spend money, and his brother's like, why don't we spend it on this one, this one, this one? The wallets may be open again. Or if Hank was the one that liked to spend the money and his brother was like, okay, let's tighten the purse strings, they could be, a team that's not going to spend near as much money. So, I guess we'll see in the next 6 months to a year which way it's going to go. If they're going to start spending outrageously amounts of, they already spend outrageous amounts of money, but are they going to be astronomical? Like, put the Red Sox so far in their rearview mirror financially. I don't think they'll try that, but they could. Or are they going to turn it back a little bit and be like, guess what? We're not going to be the highest paying team out there. We're not even going to be a top 10 team as far as paid. I don't expect it to go quite that far, but it could be where they're not, where they get back in the top 5 and not even the top paying team or right there at it anyway. So it'll be interesting. The Yankees spend a lot of money, and Hank Steinbrenner, his passing, it's probably going to, it's going to change the outlook for the Yankees in the upcoming years, no doubt about that. Payoff pitch, I think I'm going to maybe try to play some payoff pitch tonight, maybe. I still got some cars to make. What have I got? I got G-Puck's car, the number 22 car. Phantomatic's number 19 car I got to make yet. And P-Jet. Next time I see P-Jet, I got to find out what number car he wants, what color car he wants, and go from there. But I can do that. That's not a problem. Let's see. Yeah. What I want to know is if you think we should go to 4-car teams. 4-car teams would be 10 teams, and that would be 40 cars, and then 41, 42, and 43. It'd be my wife, myself, and I'll find somebody that wants to be in the 3-car team. rather than a 4-car team, perhaps. So that shouldn't be a problem there. If you guys want to go to 4-car teams, totally up to you. Totally up to you. Oh yeah, Devour Pizza. I found it today. I found Devour Pizza and purchased it. I'll show you what I bought. A 3-way pep is what it's called. Check it, all that pepperoni. What's up, Sean? Devour Pizza, a 3-way pep. The 3-way pep, it's a lot of pepperoni on it. Closed out. They're getting rid of it. Yeah. So what I want to come up with, guys, is this about racing. Do we want 4-car teams? If you have 4-car teams, you got more of a chance of somebody to help you sometime during the race. It's up to you guys. We could have 10 4-car teams, then me and the wife and one other person will be a 3-car team. But everybody else could be 4-car teams, which I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. Or we can go 3-car teams all the way across the board. And the team that has a current champion, D. Scott Howard, could have an extra car on his team, whatever way you think's right. D. Scott was a champion this year, season champion. So, but I like 4-car teams better because you don't want to start tearing teams apart. Once you get 4 cars on the team, you want to keep them there. So, 4-car teams, me and the wife, and one other car will be together. We'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. So it'll only be 11 teams. Oh boy, 11 teams. Oh yeah. I got a gripe. Dairy Queen. When did they have to hire the dumbest bitches in the world? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're stupid, you're stupid. And I can't help you. Okay? We get through the drive-through, right? And I like a Butterfinger Blizzard. Butterfinger Blizzard with a half a spoonful of Butterfinger. I'm not lying to you. I got chunks twice the size of my thumb in that damn thing. What are you looking to do? Choke me to death? I'd love to know the woman's. If I knew the woman's name, I'd say it right here on YouTube right now. But I know what the dumb bitch looks like. It's just stupid as hell. I'm sorry. But man, oh man, chunks of candy bar that big in the damn cup. I still got it in the freezer. You guys want to see some of it. But don't be stupid, people. Don't be stupid. Come on. I'll call you out on it. You're going to be a dumbass. I'll call you a dumbass. And I like going to I like going there. I like going there. I like their food. They're always nice. Is she a blonde? No, she's dark hair. Older lady. Yeah. It's not the one over close to where you live. It's not that way. It's a good ways away from where you live, Sean. But it's pitiful. It's pitiful. She's able to count money, but she can't count spoonfuls of candy. Somebody needs to teach her 1, 2, 1, and then there's also something called half of 1. It's called half. 0.5. Let's go that route. Stupid people, man. Stupid people. You got to get called them out on your channel. Stupid people. I'm sorry. Do you go to the one in Madison Heights? I have not been to the one in Madison Heights in a long time. No, I ain't been out that way a long time. Nah, I don't go through Madison Heights a lot. Most times, if I go around by Amersham, I'll take it by the highway. I don't end up going through. That one is good, Sean says. He likes Madison Heights. Yeah, Madison Heights not too bad. But I found a cheesesteak place in town in Lynchburg. Oh yeah, I found a cheesesteak place. Now we found out, and the wife lived in Philly for 40 years of her life. Over 40 years of her life, she lived in Philly. She was born and raised there. She went to this place and said it's the best cheesesteak she's ever eaten. Sorry, Geno's. Sorry, Pat's. And what is it called? The Philly restaurant or something? Let me figure it out. I'll tell you the name of it. I'll tell you the name of it. But we went over there with low expectations. I'll admit that. We did not have any high expectations at all. And we were floored. We were floored. Taste of Philly, Lynchburg's Taste of Philly, right on Memorial Avenue. Right on Memorial Avenue. I'll tell you, if you folks don't know where it's at, I don't have the address right here. On the corner of Memorial and Munford. Yeah. And it doesn't look like much. It really doesn't. Here it is right here. Taste of Philly. Yeah. Doesn't look like much of a restaurant. It really doesn't. It looks more like a little divey place to go in and get a beer or something. Now, it's nice inside. But it's sort of a little divey place. There it is right there. And they since the coronavirus broke out, they bring looks like an antique. Yeah, it does look a little bit like an antique shop, but it's not. It's a place to go in and get something to eat, and it's right. I mean, EC Glass kids can go right there and go get it. It's right there, that close to the corner. And Taste of Philly in Lynchburg, really good, really good. I think I gave it a 9.1, 9.2. She gave it a 10.0. It's a little too greasy for my liking. I have ate one better, I say. She says she's never ate one better than that one. But it was good. It was really good. Anytime you start talking in the nines, it's worth driving 30, 40 miles to go get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. So if you go down to Southern Virginia, you want to definitely check out Taste of Philly restaurant. It's really, really good. Phantomatic is here. Phantomatic has not got his car made for him yet, but smaller establishments usually do taste better than the larger restaurants. Yeah, a lot of times. You got some in Philly, Geno's and Pat's, that have been there for a long time down in South Philly, and they, they know what they're doing, and they, very seldom does somebody come there and get a hamburger. Their main thing is cheesesteaks, and they're good at it. But this place is really good at it. They really are. They really are. A little bit greasy, like I say, a little bit greasy. In this day and age, when you got to take them out with you, it kind of sucks. And if you live a little ways away, that kind of stinks. And then you can't go to a park. That sucks. You're almost stuck to eating in the car. Something that greasy, I just don't like eating it that way in the car. But she liked it. She liked it a lot. And it wasn't bad. I'll say that it was not bad. Jersey Mike's. I want to say we've been to Jersey Mike's before. Maybe not. Now, where was the one? What was the one up in Philly? We used to get one every day from. What the hell was that called? Cheesesteak for like 2 months. Tony Luke's. Tony Luke's. That was one of the best. Tony Luke's. They hooked us up for like 2 months straight, month and a half straight. I mean, slide by here, we'll give you a sandwich. Slide by here, we'll give you a sandwich. We went almost like every other day. And they did. They hooked us up with a sandwich Real cool people. Real cool people. And there was, I don't know, 7, 12, somewhere, I don't know, it was a nice size sandwich. I want to say it was cut in half. You know what? They may have had the 18-inch. Now, where the hell did we have an 18-inch one? And they cut it twice. Yeah. One of those places up there, the last place we lived, they gave you an 18-inch sandwich and they cut it twice. 6-inch, 6-inch, and then another 6 inches. And it was like $10 for a big ass sandwich. I mean, a huge sandwich, man. It was, I mean, you couldn't hardly put it in a bag. They were good. There's no way. I mean, I might sit there and eat 2 parts of it, but not all 3 pieces at one time. But they were good. I have tried Harvick's sandwich. 4-car. What is it? Somebody help. Jimmy John's. Freaky Fast. Yeah, we've tried theirs. That's pretty good. Theirs was pretty good. We went down to North Carolina and actually got one there. And I know up in Jersey they got Freaky Fast. But they got some Jimmy John's around here, but not many. Very few. But there are some around. There are a lot more Subways around than there are. Go to Jersey Mike's. That's the only sandwich you will eat for the rest of your life. Freaky Fast is good too, though. They good. They're not bad. I like bacon on a lot of things I get. And anytime I put good bacon on it, that means a lot. It really does. I got Phantomatic's car. I still got to make. I haven't made his yet. I made Keith's, and I still got to make P-Jet. P-Jet has got to come in and tell me his number. G-Puck. Sean, he gave me his number, so I got G-Puck's. Hello, Miss Rob, says Sean.
Hi, Sean.
You got ahead of her tonight, didn't you? Rob, I got my work on my computer. Oh, from school. Are they giving you a lot of work or not too much? Truthfully, you're talking to me, not just teacher. So, are they giving you way too much work or not too bad? And that's a good thing too. If he can get his work done on his computer, that's pretty good. Greetings, Dale Lonsdale. Not too much, pretty easy. That's cool. That's good. And Dale, we've already got Dale's car there. We got 43 cars we're going to start season 3 with. And we will definitely, it should be a lot of fun. We're going to go with 11 teams, 10 with 4 cars and 1 with 3 cars. Me and my wife, and we'll have 1 other car be on our team. Everybody else have 4-car teams. We'll do it that way. Should be a lot of fun. 43 cars, that's the most we can have. We can't have any more. We've hit our limit. All I had to do is advertise it a little bit, and I got them out there. Somebody real quick jumped on it and said, yep, I want to have a car. I want to have a car, and I want to have a car. So that worked out pretty good. If you don't find a teammate, do not distress, do not worry. We will find a team for you. And if you're the last one standing as far as team person, you'll come to mine and Darla's team. Me and Darla will have one person come and join our team. But everybody else will be 4-car teams. If you want to match your own teammates, you can do it. You can be like, Rob, this one, and me want to be a team. Fine. That person, and me want to be a team. But, if you're going to do it that way, you make sure you tell the other 3 people they're going to be on your team before you go telling me, yeah, I've got this 4-car team. Bobby and I will take anyone you want to give us. That's cool. That's cool, Amish Elvis. Yeah, that'll be cool. So yeah, just make sure you telling Bobby now about this. Bobby knows about it too, and she's not like surprised by it. But I don't have a problem with that at all. I do not have a problem with it at all. All you got to do is just, if you come up to me and say, "Well, this car, this car, this car, and me want to be teams," that that just lets me say, "Okay, I got one team done with. I can take 4 cars out of the thing. I've already got team numbers right here. I've already got it. All I got to do is wait for people to get back in touch with me. But yeah,
Put down Bobby and
Bobby and Amish.
Mhm.
Yeah. Rob, who do you think is the greatest singer of all time? Oh, Sean. Oh, geez, man. That's a wide variety of a lot of folks. It could be you probably could have 100 people you could pick here. Amish game, and you and Bobby will be team 7. I'm gonna put you on team 7. So I'm gonna put Amish, Elvis, Bobby Calana, and then we'll get 2 more cars for you. All right. And Dale, Sean, no track fighting. Yeah, no track fighting. That's it. Yeah. In a minute, I'm gonna show you a stupid ass. I'm gonna pull out my Dairy Queen thing, my Blizzard, and I'm telling you, I wish I'd have videoed it when I came by. Yes, ma'am. Could I please have only a half a spoonful of Butterfinger? Yes, sir. What else would you like? Team number. That just means, that just means that I'll be able to keep up which team you are. Numbers mean nothing. It's just going to be 11 teams, and rather have a team name, I'm just going to put numbers for you. The Wrecking Crew can be Amish Elvis's team name, but I'm just going to call them Team 7. He can call himself the Wrecking Crew. I'm going to end people's career. I'm going to start with Philip Reynolds. Oh, my goodness. You need to get in the wrestling ring, Sean. What will we call Sean? Oh, me. Yeah. The pizza flip. The hamburger flip. Maybe that's his final move. You guys ever remember watching Celebrity Deathmatch? They used to show all sorts of moves doing that. That used to be funny as hell. Let's show what Dale's got going on. That's cool. Buster Badass. Oh me. Yeah, it used to be some funny stuff on that Celebrity Deathmatch. They'd let 2 of them, 2 people would match up against each other, and then you watch some of them on YouTube. They're funny as hell. They are so funny to watch. That's when Comedy Central or Comedy Channel or whatever you want to call it was actually funny. You can just turn it on that and watch it. I like Beavis and Butthead too. I always thought they were 2 funny little son of bitches. They were mean as hell, but man, I liked watching them. Yeah, like I say, we bought 2 of those pizzas today, and what are they called again? Devour. Yeah, we bought 2 of them. One of them with sausage and peppers, and one of them with triple pepperoni. The 3-way pep, and it's still got UFC on the front of it, but they're closing them out, so they're going to stop carrying them at our 2 local food lines. We got 3 food lines within 15 miles of here. two of them's going to stop carrying them. Probably the third one will stop carrying them too. We'll see what they taste like. We'll see. Like I say, I've been a toter of Wild Mikes for 3.5, 4 months. And I may be switching to a new favorite. Motor City Pizza. It's good. Man, is it real? It's really good. It's not just a little bit good. It's really good. It's got that crisp crunch to it. Great taste. You got to let the cheese set for about 5 minutes after you get it out of the oven. Elsewise, you're going to have it dripping all in your lap, all in your plate, all over you. You don't want that. You don't want that. And that, too much cheese I don't like anyway. But when it starts dripping on you, you really hate that shit. It really sucks. Let's get this out of the freezer. All right. So to tell you real quick, I got the big one, the large size one. And look how much I still got left. So I've only ate this much. And I've come up with chunks of rocks already that damn big. Dak Prescott told Dallas he's not doing any virtual workout because he's unsigned. He does virtual partying though. Size of some of this damn candy is crazy. The lady that works there, you should be ashamed of yourself, lady. Speaking of too much cheese, Dave Little had a great wrestling card a couple of days ago. Yeah, I like to watch Dave. Dave's interesting to watch. Good guy, too. Great channel. Here we go. Ladies, are you looking to kill me with a brick? Yeah. What a damn thing. That's a piece of candy, folks. My thumb's no wider than that. That's a piece of damn candy. If I hadn't picked it out of there, it'd choke me to death. That. Give me a break. Oh, yeah. He's been a dumbass down there. He even had his teammate with him. How smart is that? Mm-hmm. You crack a windshield. You damn right. You crack a windshield with that. You're exactly right. Number one, you got that little beating thing in there. You're supposed to break this damn candy up with. So there's no excuse. And number two, I asked for half of a spoonful of candy. Yeah, damn break. We're going to trade Dak. He said, shameful. Because it tastes so good. She won't listen to me. She's too worried. Now, Deshaun Watson, everybody's saying Deshaun Watson's going to get traded to New England. Another big piece, man. I can deal with that. But all right, D. Scott. Look it up, bro. It might happen. We're going to try to go with 4-car teams, bro, if we can do it. I ended up getting a field full, 43 cars. So I got some cars I got to make up. P-Jet needs to come in here too. Uh-oh. Boulder time. Look at here. Boulder time. This damn thing. Look at that. Look at that. You tell me, folks. Let that fall out the back of your car. Let that fall out the back of your car. I suspect I have a shirt very close to yours. Is yours thin? This one. These guys tell Philip Reynolds I'm going to end his career and then I'm coming for you. Oh, okay. They might be doing it. Look at that. That must be a full-size piece of that candy right there. I don't see chocolate nowhere. Play it. It's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. It's a what do you call them? What do you call these shirts I put on outside? Flannel shirt. It's flannel. Amish Elvis. No, it ain't a nut. It's a piece of that baby candy. Watch out. Oh yeah. Kill me, lady. That even sucks, man. I don't want to shut up about the candy. See, she don't like me talking about them. She don't like me talking about dumb people. Size that damn thing. I done took a bite of it. I've already took a bite out of it. And look at the size of it. Choke a horse fit damn thing. Yeah. I ought to call them. And I call them. That's what I should do. Call them while I'm on my channel right here and let you folks listen to me. Tell them about it. That's what I should do. Call them and tell them what big assholes they are. How can you mess up something that bad?
Next time we go, we'll get food that's been spit in.
Call them trash dumps, what they are. Yeah. Here's another one. Crazy lady up there. Half a spoonful. You remember what a half a spoonful looks like? Oh, yeah. Feed the damn squirrels out here. Feed nuts. Dumbasses. What's up, Danny? What's going on? No word from NASCAR yet as when they're going to start racing, is it? They're happy with the iRacing, so they're good. They're getting some people to watch them. Spoke to Joseph Newgarden, Indy Racing League champion, and they've been told by their the head of operations, who is now Roger Penske, that if they get out of line, not only can they lose their job, they can be fined for certain things they end up doing, you know. So Roger Penske has already laid the law down to the IRL. I asked Joseph Newgarden about it. Season 3, we may do 15 races, Dale. Just found out Larson was able to run in the World Outlaws after 30 days of the sensitivity training he has to do. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, he'll be able to get back in the World Outlaws. He's done in NASCAR. NASCAR's done with him. They dropped his sponsorship. Yeah. He's he'll be a drawing card for them though, World Outlaws. But that's what they need. World Outlaws hadn't had that in a long time. Also, big news. ESPN is talking about getting NASCAR back. Back away from NBC. Back away from Fox. ESPN is talking about maybe going exclusively, start to finish of the years, once their contract expires. Fox has already said they want it out. They want out of their deal. NBC has not really said anything yet. But ESPN is one that's going to jump on it. You watch and see. It's going to be, the lucrative deal will not be that costly either, because the ratings have stunk so bad. And they're not going to end up having to pay so much at all. ESPN might be able to bring them back up to life. I don't know. And I'm going to start going down to the outlaw races in Charlotte again, and also back to my old track, Millbridge, where I first seen Larson. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. 4-car teams we're going to, guys. 4-car teams. If you already know people that's in the channel, Dale, it's really unknown who he was talking to at the time, but a couple of guys bumped him, and then he said that. So you can still catch it. You can still watch it on YouTube. 4 or 5 people posted it. You can watch it. Wow. I'm not going to turn my back on him now. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But hey, if you want, we got 4-car teams is the way we're rolling. So if you already know who your teammates want to be and you want to be part of it, make sure you get together with some people and talk it over and say, yeah, how about this one, and me? He couldn't hear his spotter. He was trying to talk to his spotter. Yeah, but he was talking to about another driver. Is who he called. Yeah. You seen it, Dale? Yeah. And that's the thing. You say he won't talking to his spotter when he said it, because he had it over the main radio. And all you had to do is watch some of the other drivers. They were like, what? Yeah. So you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. He should have got fired. He deserved to get fired for that. He really should have. You just cannot do that. You cannot be that stupid. I mean, come on. Then Bubba Wallace should get fired too. I mean, Bubba Wallace just for being an idiot. He should just for being stupid. But he was mumbling stuff when he turned his computer off, and he just left like a whining ass. But this guy, Larson, is a great guy and a good family man. I've seen him personal level, Rob. Hey, that's fine, Danny. But hey, you say it at work. If you go to your job and you say stuff like that, you deserve to get fired. I'm sorry, you can be the nicest guy in the world, but you just can't. Some things you just cannot do, and you just can't do that. Yeah, Dale, you're right. Oh yeah, he got canned. Yeah, and it was loud and clear. I agree with you. You just cannot do that. Keith White, what's going on? Keith has got a car. Keith gets to see his car. Yeah, hey, you can be the nicest person in the world, but you just can be stupid, man. I mean, you know, and that's why you got to raise your kid the right way. You raise your son the right way too, and be like, hey, you got to be smart. Yeah. Here we go. There's that 17 car. Oh, you're right, Amish Elvis. There's a lot of stuff that was said. There was a lot of stuff that was said in the 80s. In the 80s, even. Yeah, Stuart Haas may pick him up, but they're not going to put him back in NASCAR. NASCAR is not going to let him in. That's the problem. NASCAR is going to block him off. They're not even thinking about letting him back in for maybe a year or two, maybe longer than that. But they're not going to pay somebody. That's the thing. Stuart Haas would not pay him what he wants for 2 years to sit around on the sideline. No way. Mm-mm. And NASCAR right now wouldn't let him in. Not a chance. There's too many variables there. Too many variables. You just cannot do that. And then, his owner, one of the owners, co-owners, is what is he? Is he part like Puerto Rican? I'm not sure. Yeah, he lost all of his sponsorship too. You're right, Dale. He's got if there's any chance he ever comes back, first off, he's going to have to come. All the sensitivity training in the world is not going to get him back. He's got to go out and start doing some stuff publicly. And if that means free, show up at places, sign stuff. Yeah, but that is, man, we are talking about 2020. Yeah. Yeah, he is of Chinese descent. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his car owner, though. Felix Sabates, he is part Spanish and Puerto Rican. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure it didn't hit him right. I'm sure that didn't hit him right. And the thing is, man, you just you've got to. Plus, Jeremy Clements, nobody knew him. He didn't lose $15 million worth of sponsorship in one day. 42 car lost $15 million worth of sponsorship. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle is half Chinese. Yeah, he is. He's half Chinese. But yeah, he lost $15 million worth of sponsorship just like that. And yet, you just is he Portuguese? Okay. Yeah. But I've met Felix before, and I'll tell you one thing: he's a fiery son of a bitch. He's fiery. Both of those guys, neither one of them take a lot of garbage. Felix nor the main owner. Is he Puerto Rican? Okay, Puerto Rican. That's what I thought. Felix or the main car owner. He don't take no crap either. I can't even think of his name. I'll think of it as soon as right before somebody puts it up there. He's been running Indy cars for years. But he is a nice guy, the main owner. I'm not talking about Felix. Felix is okay. Chip Ganassi, yeah. Yeah, Danny, they're not going to let him sign it now. Nope. Did you see his video apology? I did not, Dale. I did not. But he didn't mean it. Thing is, though, once Ganassi got a hold of the stuff, they may send it back to you, but I can guarantee you one thing: they're not going to let him sign anything, nothing. And they may even get a stay on him. And when I say that, they can do this, guys. That if he sees, let's one of his main sponsors was Target. If Target wants to, they can say, look, if he touches any more of our stuff and signs it, they can sue him. They can sue him. So if somebody does not like Kyle Larson and they take him something and he signs it, he could get fined for it if Target decides to put that counter on him. And all it is, it's pretty much it's a lawsuit saying he no longer represents us, and we don't want nothing and we don't want him that he ever signs. I'll watch it. If he laughed at the end of it, you know, if he really did laugh at the end of it, you got to wonder how much he means it. But it doesn't matter right now. It does not matter right now. He's toast for a while. He is toast. And it all depends on how he comes back. If he comes back arrogant and stuff, you won't ever see him back. There's a lot of drivers that didn't do not near as much as him that are sitting on the sidelines now wishing they weren't as arrogant as he was, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I didn't watch it. He says Dale, he did laugh at the end. Yeah, I'm totally not saying nothing else about Larson, as I respect you. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got you, Dan. Ain't no problem, man. I'm just saying what's going to happen, and the problem is, he's not, we're not going to be seeing him on TV much for the next year or two at least. And I don't know how old he is now or anything like that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens about that. We could really, all I know is people going to learn from it. That's all I know. You're going to have to learn from their mistakes. I think I may try to get my baseball game out, payoff pitch, and get a couple of teams out. I may not even put a lineup up there and just let them roll, see what happens. And never know a track I can go where he can race, and also I'm good. Oh, okay, Dan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You good to go then, as long as he's there. Yep. Can they take his car from him? Dale, he doesn't own the race car. He has a car owner. He has a car owner. Yeah, all right, Danny, no problem, man. No hard feelings at all. No, we just tell the channel what's going on. Dale, he doesn't own the car, but they did fire him from driving the car. Like I say, they can put a stay on him. Any of those sponsors can put a stay on him, and what they call that, it was the same thing they did with Jeremy Mayfield. When Jeremy Mayfield got fired, he owns a car team and car in the World of Outlaws. They can't take his World of Outlaws car. No, Dale. No, they can't take that from him. But his NASCAR Cup stuff, they can block him from wearing stuff. They can block him from wearing apparel. Yes, they can go to major extremes, big time extremes. If they don't want him in their stores again, they can block it. There's a lot they can do. When Jeremy Mayfield got in his trouble with the feds, he immediately was told by like 4 different or 5 different Mobil One said if he ever signed anything with Mobil One on it again, that not only they were going to sue him, that they were going to sue his his firm or whatever. He had like a company or some small business. Oh yeah, he lost all his sponsors. Well, the thing is, Dale, I don't know about his World of Outlaw sponsors. They may not. I don't know about that. But the Cup guys, once he got fired, he no longer had a sponsor then at all. But I have not heard yet if indeed Target is going to put that stay on him. If they put a stay on him, let's say, for instance, I got a car and I want him to sign it, and somebody sees it and makes a video of it, let's say, of him signing a car, it's got a clear Target car on it, and he's already gotten a stay, they'd burn him up for it. Probably $50,000 fine. That's if they don't want him touching their merchandise anymore. I don't know. That's and that's what I'm saying. Some of the guys You guys being mean now. All right. I am going to come back in just a second. I'm going to get payoff pitch out. I got my stuff here. I got 4 cars together. And I mean 4 cars. 2 teams together. And we'll see what's going to happen. You guys kind of hang on tight here for a minute and help me out. Help me out. I've never played. I have not played it yet. I've got it all printed out. Just got it printed out today. We got 43 cars, red, white, and blue racing. If you want to start mingling with folks and say, look, I want a teammate, I want a teammate, I want a teammate, we can hook you up. We can hook you up. We're going to have 10 teams of 4, 1 team of 3. The team of 3 will be me, Darla, and somebody else. We'll do it that way. All right. We'll be back in just a second. Hope you guys can make it for the baseball game. Payoff pitch. I don't know who we're going to play yet. I don't know who's going to play. I'm just going to grab 2 teams real quick and get them ready. So hang tight. I'll be right back. Have a good one, guys.